Kelly here from Crunch Gear. We're here in Palo Alto, California at Tesla's headquarters. We're going to try and take the new Roadster Sport out for a little ride. Here with Camille Ricketts. You're the communications manager of this guy right here, the Tesla Roadster.
That's right. Welcome to our headquarters in Palo Alto.
Thank you. Now you're gonna let us take this out for a little ride later, right?
I am. I'm gonna let you take it for a spin.
Awesome.
Really see what it can do, hopefully.
Yeah, awesome. So what do we have here?
So this is our powertrain right here. It's really the heart of the Tesla technology. It's comprised of three major components. You have your lithium-ion cell battery pack right here. It's pretty big, 990 pounds for a 2,700 pound vehicle, so that gives you a sense. And then you have the AC motor right here, and then a single speed gearbox.
Wow.
And they interact, and you're on your way.
We're in the car, just like right in the back there?
It's actually right in the back between the trunk and the seats. You can actually see that the battery is contoured to be right behind those seats, so they actually fits your body. It's a structural component of the car, which makes it feel really solid.
All right, so tell us, what are some cool things that makes the Tesla unique?
So the Roadster is really the essence of performance car. It goes from 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds, which is faster than most performance cars on the market.
Yeah.
It's 288 horsepower, 295 foot-pounds of torque instantly from 0 RPM.
Wow.
So it really blows you back in your chair.
How much does it weigh?
So 2,700 pounds altogether, and so it's light, and a lot of that has to do with the carbon fiber body, which is extremely light but also really strong.
Yeah, and how much was the battery?
So 990 pounds.
Wow.
So it really does anchor it to the road, which is why it sticks so well to the road around really tight corners.
Wow, that's amazing. And what's the price for one of these guys?
So this starts at $109,000, but there is a tax credit in the U.S., $7,500. So really, it's just $101,500.
And that's for the Tesla Sport, right?
That's for the base Roadster. The Sport starts at $128,500.
And what does the Sport add?
So the Sport has a lot of creature comforts on the inside of the cabin, but also a little bit of a souped-up motor. It's hand-wound, which gives you 295 foot-pounds of torque as opposed to 273 with the basic Roadster.
You got to have that extra 20-something.
You know, 0.2 miles per hour, I guess, 0 to 60. Yeah.
Got to have it.
Yeah.
Cool, thank you. We are below this Lincoln's hubs. We're like at eye level with the hubs. Brakes are a little different. The brakes aren't as strong as I thought they'd be, and you got to really push on them hard. That's just how they are. Regen brakes are always weird. I'm gonna do a 0 to 60 here, I think. See how it goes. Performance mode, check. Cops, check. Car in the way. Gosh, that just pulls and pulls and pulls. You don't even want to take your foot off. Jeez, so cool. It's definitely stiff chassis and suspension. We don't want to take us over too many bumps. But man, every time you just hit that accelerator, this thing just goes and goes and goes. The bad thing about this car is that you never want to stop driving it. So you can't just go and have a huge day with it. You gotta stop and charge it up. gotta say, this thing drives like a little go-kart. I imagine just being pulled on a skateboard around from the back of a car and just flying down the road as fast as possible. It's insane, and you just sit so low to the ground. It's really, really cool to drive. And the torque, when you push the gas, well, I guess it would be like the go pedal or something, since it's not running on gas. I mean, you just take off immediately. Like, it's faster than any car that we raced off the line when we were driving around on the roads. So here you got your controls, you know, you park, reverse, neutral drive, traction control under here, which is pretty fun if you turn off. You're able to definitely get this car to get its tires loose and squeal out a bit. Up here is where you control all of your performance modes, and you also have charts showing how much energy per mile you've been using over the last, it says like 30 miles, driving time that you had. We drove it for about 3 hours straight, but this has been reset since then. I accidentally pushed the button. This is really cool. It shows like how much horsepower you're getting and the G's that you're exerting on the car, and all those little specs there. You can even peek it out, and so after a big drive you can see how fast you are taking some of those turns. So we have motor, power electronics module, and battery, and these are all the temperatures for that. That is probably the best car I've ever driven.
Wow.
Ever. It was amazing.
Well, that's what we like to hear here at Tesla, so I'm so glad that you had a great experience.
Definitely. Thank you very much for letting us give a little ride on it around the hills here.
You're very welcome.
So we're on the list next for the Model S, right?
You bet. We've got you covered.
All right, great. Thank you.